Sometimes owning your awesome is an internal journey. It is doing something brave. And what's interesting is that sometimes we are brave without realizing it. There have been a couple of times in my life that I've done something. I wasn't even aware that what I was doing was brave. I just knew it was what I had to do, and so I did it. And both of those times concerned a move, a long distance move. The first time in my context is I was living at home with my mother and I had just lost my job. And my options at that time were to take on this new job that was far away and go live by myself for the first time in my life, or I could stay living with my mother without a job. To me, that was a no-brainer. Just take the job and go live by yourself. I was excited. But the people around me were going, wow, how did you have the bravery to do that? And frankly, I don't know. I think it was just that I was instinctively owning my awesome. Another time I did this was when I first left my husband. I had been resisting leaving him, not because I wanted to be with him. Being with him was really, really unpleasant, but I was afraid to go out on my own because between the first time I had gone out on my own and this time I had just spent 13 years in a relationship where I had someone else to lean on. And now, because of a back injury, I could no longer drive. Could I live on my own without a car? But I knew it was the right thing to do. And fortunately, I had some people in my life who helped make that transition a little bit easier by showing me the place I was going to live in before I lived in it. And so I bravely stepped out and did it. And on one level, I was aware of that bravery. And on the other level, it was another moment where my options were to stay stuck where I was, unhappy, or step into my future. And so I stepped into my future. And that is awesome. Sometimes owning your awesome is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And sometimes it's really scary, believe me. There have been many nights that I have cried myself to sleep or not been able to sleep because I was terrified of what I knew I needed to do. But you suck it up and you do it anyway. And what's amazing, like Grover finding out that he was a monster at the end of the book, you step into that scary, scary place and find out, why was I scared of this?